Hey everybody, Joe Cooks here, and it's been a while since I made a video. I'm sorry about that. It's been a really busy summer, it really has. And now we're back into homeschooling the kids and everything, and it's about mid-September here in Southern Illinois, but we're gonna do a special video about one particular fruit, one of my favorite fruits because it's native to North America, and it's the largest edible fruit to be found in North America that is native here. And I'm talking about the Paw Paw. Okay, so Paw Paws, what are they? If you're not around the Midwest in the United States, then you may have never heard of them, but it is a fruit that is native to North America. It is the largest native edible fruit in North America. And they're right about the size of, I don't know, they're kind of a kidney shape, and I'll show you here in a minute if I can find some. But like you think apples, peaches, you know, watermelons, all those aren't native to the United States. They're not native to Southern Illinois. They're not native to North America. But the Paw Paw is native, and it is the largest edible native fruit we have. So I just think it's really cool. And it kind of tastes kind of a cross between a banana and a mango is probably the most common way I've heard it described as how it tastes. And it's super pulpy, and it has a very short shelf life. So once you do find a ripe one, you have to use it within a couple days, or you got to freeze it right away. But my favorite recipe to make with Paw Paws is ice cream, Paw Paw ice cream. Add it to your favorite kind of vanilla or sweet cream ice cream recipe, and it's amazing. So that is my goal for this video. I want to make Paw Paw ice cream, and for that I'm going to need about 4 to 5 cups worth of pulp. So I'll probably need, I'm guessing, anywhere from maybe 5 to 10 Paw Paws, something like that, depending on how big they are. So, but anyway, enough of me talking. Let's go find some Paw Paws. Okay, so here is one of my favorite groves of Paw Paw trees, because these are probably the biggest Paw Paw trees that I know about in this area. And so when I'm talking about Paw Paws, they have a very distinct leaf. If you see this leaf, if you've been in the Midwest, the only tree that somewhat looks like this would be a shagbark hickory leaf. But those trees have, the leaves are slightly serrated. These are these large, oval, and they're, they have these smooth edges. And then also, if you look at the tree back here, the tree has kind of a smoother bark, and they don't grow all that big. Like this tree here, it's probably about, I don't know, about 5 to 6 inches wide. And this is a big one. This is a big mature tree. And right now I'm looking around to see if I see any Paw Paws. And I see a little bitty one right there. We need to see if they're ripe. See that little guy right there? That is a Paw Paw. That is a very small one. And it doesn't look very ripe. But one trick that I use is, oh, and I see some bigger ones up there. Hold on. Let's see if we can get them. There's a cluster of 3 right there. Those are decent sized Paw Paws. I'd say they're about the overall size of maybe a baseball, maybe a little smaller, but then they're kind of kidney shaped. Those look like they may be starting to get ripe. So the trick that I do is I go up to the tree, and you don't want to do it too hard because you don't want to knock off an unripe fruit, but we just give it a little shake. I think I'm shaking the wrong tree. I think those are on the other tree. Yeah, those aren't even moving. But apparently the tree that I'm shaking, there's no ripe Paw Paws because they'd be falling to the ground. Okay, let's try this tree. We're just gonna go up here. We're just gonna give this, yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's the tree. Like I said, you don't want to shake it super hard. And no, they're not coming down. So these Paw Paws are not ripe yet. This may be, it might take me a few days to make this video, but we're gonna keep looking around to see if we can find some enough Paw Paws. But if not today, it'll be shortly, because these trees do have Paw Paws on them. And I know of a lot of other spots too. Okay, I found a Paw Paw that has actually ripened and fallen from the tree. And that's what they do when they get ripe, they just fall off the tree. But I'll show you the bad part about that. I can already feel on the bottom of this. As soon as they hit the ground, everything, insects, bugs, animals, they start devouring these things because they are super sweet and they have a lot of sugar in them. Now this one, the other side of this probably could be 8. And I can show you kind of what the insides look like. This is the seeds. There's a row of these big seeds. And if you've ever seen raccoon poop, you've probably seen some of these seeds. But yeah, that is the inside of a Paw Paw. Now this yellow flesh is edible, but since this thing's been chewed on by a bunch of bugs and stuff, I'm not going to eat this one. But yeah, you can see how, I know this looks kind of gross, but this is what the inside of a Paw Paw looks like. It's custardy, and you basically get out all this pulp remove the seeds, scoop out all the pulp, and then there's various recipes. Some people like to use this, they use them as a substitute for bananas in a banana bread recipe. But yeah, like I said, my favorite is I'm looking for enough of them to be able to make some Paw Paw ice cream. And this guy is a little far gone. We got to keep looking. Success, I actually found one. This one has fallen from the tree, and it is actually, it is perfectly ripe. Now you can see as they ripen, when they're up on the tree and they're not ripe yet, they're almost always gonna be kind of, they're gonna be a paler green. But now this one is, it's nice and soft. If you think about what a really ripe tomato should feel like, you can press in, but it's got a little bit of give, but it's not just flat out mushy. That is what this feels like right now. This is a perfectly ripe Paw Paw. It's kind of a small one, but hey, we're getting started. We're gonna see if we can find some more. And I just spied another one that has fallen from the tree. Perfect. This is my favorite way to find them, if you can get to them before the animals do, because you know if they fall from the tree, they are ripe. There's no doubt about it. They are ripe. These, I got 2 now. It's probably gonna take me at least 5 to 10 of these to get 4 cups worth of pulp, because the seeds inside them are so big, you don't get as much pulp as you think you will. But we're off to a good start. We'll keep looking around. Number 3 for the day. There we go. Perfect. Let's keep looking. Oh, and up here, another casualty. Looks like that one's been on the ground for a few days. So Mother Nature works fast on these things. And like I said, if I don't use these within 2 or 3 days, I'm gonna have to freeze them until I can find some more ripe ones. Well, I've done pretty good. And I just found a nice, look how big around that tree is there. That's that Paw Paw tree has been around a long time. Takes them a really long time to get that old. And look at all these fruit that it just dropped on the ground. From the looks of it, most of those have just fallen within the last day or 2. Look at all. That tree had a lot of Paw Paws. There's a few that are gone. That yellow jacket's probably gonna want to fight me for that one, so I'll leave it to him. Sweet, let's make some ice cream. Okay guys, well, pardon the hair. I almost always wear a hat, but I had to use my hat to get these. I got a whole bunch of them. Look at that. All of these were on the ground. They probably fallen off the tree within the last day or 2, so I got a bunch of ripe ones. It's awesome. Super cool. Let's go make some ice cream.